juicy way to start. All Black Sevens New Zealand against Manu Samoa.
Yeah, Nisa Bolivar Nakatalofa, kia ora tātou katoa. We speak about 8 teams, 8 of the top teams. Well, 3 of them are international top sides on the World Sevens Series. Manu Samoa, New Zealand All Black Sevens, also Fiji, who are going to come up in the last quarterfinal. One of the best players in the world, Regan Ware. Just shows you how much top players we've got. I can't wait for this clash. This is going to be a banger.
Elizabeth Alafipo gets us underway for Manu Samoa, straight down the middle, and New Zealand soar high with Cody Vai, lifted by Lewis Ormond. Interesting to see who's out there for New Zealand Sevens starting this match. Nashu, McGarvey Black, Newstub, all the big guns in this team. Out starting for Tamasi Thama Jr.'s side. And as you mentioned, Kaltanana, this man, Regan Ware, one of the leading try scorers in New Zealand Sevens. Newstub is a big collision of bodies, but it's a penalty for Manu Samoa. And look, they want to get onto it too. Manu Samoa taking the ball into contact with Paul Scanlon, all his experience on the World Series. Manu Samoa in a bit of a rebuilding phase. They scrape their way through to this quarterfinal, and now looking to be the first team to strike in this last 8 matchup. It's again with Scanlon, every second touch at the moment. And now Toilolo looks for the support and finds it in the form of Motu Opitai, puts a little ball on the foot. Chase is coming, New Zealand having to scramble back. It sits up for Samoa, just able to stop him was Collier. Desperate defence from the senior man in New Zealand. Ball slow to come out. Here it is for Toilolo again. Samoa have got numbers on the end of the chain, and it's a well-worked try for Karisi Masi Savayanea.
Well, this is probably the best I've seen this Manu Samoa Sevens play and start over the course of this 2 days. This is where New Zealand are vulnerable. They kick in behind because they don't employ a sweeper flat line. If you can employ it to that effect, this is the end result. It took a long time to get their halfback there, but finally, once they did, they had numbers loaded. And the Savayanea, who gets the first score in a handy position.
Conversion goes over from Paul Scanlon, and it's Manu Samoa who strike first, 7-0.
Yeah, great break, great chip in behind. And that last pass was fantastic from Tuilolo. And the perfect start from a Manu Samoa supporter.
Again, the restart down the middle. It's Vai who'll track across with the support of Ormond once more for New Zealand. And then takes some heavy contact, does this exciting talent, Cody Vai, New Zealand with Newstub. And now Ware. Samoa tracking across. Remember, it wasn't all that long ago that Samoa beat New Zealand in the quarterfinal, the final rather, in Cape Town on the World Series. They've since really struggled, lost their place. Still plenty of talent in the Samoa team.
Oh yeah, a lot of these guys know how to beat New Zealand because they've been there and they've done that. They spoke about in Cape Town when they won, so they know the formula that they can employ. They won't mind New Zealand slowing it down, I think, in this heat, in these conditions. I think that suits Manu Samoa more than New Zealand. New Zealand very slow to this line out. And what the Samoans do, once they go to dig there, they go past the ball and don't allow the cleaners for New Zealand to go. That's a real skill that they've developed recently.
Newstub walks to throw this line out in. New Zealand forwards, Nashu, Ormond and Collier eventually get to line out. It's Ormond who'll bring it down. And then goes away for Tony Nashu. And there's McGarvey Black, first real touch for him. Ware's had a busy start, and now Nashu again. They've manipulated some space here on the left side, have New Zealand. Collier didn't give to Ormond, gets rid of one defender, then able to get the offload away to Nashu and support it. Always wrestled. Ormond was just tracking them, and then got the final pass to get the strike back try for New Zealand.
Yeah, Louis Ormond been in this team for a long time. Starting to look a lot more climatised. It's taken a little while to get up to game speed, but becoming an integral part, I think, with the retirements of Sam Dixon and Tim Mickelson and Scott Curry. This guy's going to be important for New Zealand moving forward in the series in 25.
He had some injuries last season that slowed him up a bit. Yes, Newstub converts, but experienced man.
Yeah, then talk about experience. The ex-skipper Collier there with a nice offload. Tony Ngarshu with the power, and Ormond with a nice drop-off line in behind. Makes it look easy.
7 plays 7 in this first quarter final here on what should be an outstanding afternoon of Sevens rugby at Loanga Park. Newstub kicks off. It's Ormond who'll chase this as it was just about brought in awkwardly by Samoa. And eventually, yeah, they'll go back for the knock-on off the kickoff.
Yeah, Louis Orman got caught in no man's land there, 50-50. Where did it grab it? Where did it go over the... Let it go over the line. It stopped, so he went to get rid of it, and it was a 50-50 ball at best. Look at him head. Makes the wise decision, pulls out. Sees his ball goes down. Do I grab it? Do I not? I think it's going to go out. And then it stops, so he has to play it.
It's almost like he was waiting to hear whether the call for a knock-on was going to come, and then got in a tangle. But New Zealand have the feed to the scrum, so they get to attack with McGarvey Black again. Quick wraparound play from Ware to McGarvey Black once more, rather to Newstub. It is with Vi on the edge for New Zealand. Vi beats one, tries to force a pass in contact. Still able to just hold on to it, New Zealand. In fact, there's going to be... Is there, yeah, a yellow card. Had an attack at the ball in the air, did Samoa. And so they'll go down to 6 players.
I like the manipulation of movement there. Regan Ware coming in short, new stuff wrapping around and create the 2-on-1, but I'd like Cody Vi to back himself on the outside. Didn't really commit early enough. So that allowed the defence of Samoa to come over and track him. That's what made him step on the inside, and this is just a yellow card. Oh, it's an inverted. It's a tough one, isn't it? Really, really tough.
Tosi tough with Toilolo. And it is, so Samoa down to 6 and having to defend inside their own 22.
So this is where New Zealand, attack-wise, just need to stay flat. Put it across the face of the defence of Manu Samoa. Will probably rush their second man out. And if you can manipulate it, I don't think Cody Vi needs to be that wide. Easy try.
Newstub brings it away for McGarvey Black, who rips the ball wide for Cody Vi and rips it forward. Exactly what you said, too wide.
Yeah, but this just needs to go through the hands. I don't know why we're trying to do skip passes. It happened yesterday, gave 2 forward passes. This is the frustrating thing for, I think, for Tomasi Thama. You've got him overlap, pass, pass. Look at the last man. Look how he's jammed into Regan Ware.
Here is the New Zealand bench and support staff. Tomasi Thama Jr. Something we've seen a little bit on the series so far this season for New Zealand. Haven't got off to the best start. So they head towards Perth next week. They conceded a penalty here, and now Samoa is going to have a chance to play. Still down to 6. I'd love the go-ahead score on half-time.
Well, the thing is, too, it's eking time off the clock, and they're going to get to half-time. You're probably going to get your player back, so probably manipulated this quite well. Ill discipline for New Zealand, costing them, and they should have scored a try. So something they need to work on.
Oh, Samoa haven't found touch with the kick from the penalty, so they've handed possession back to New Zealand, who are now going to not give it back because that's been knocked down, and now they're going to lose another player to the sin bin. Samoa go down to 5. Hooters gone for half-time. 7-all. New Zealand are going to attack.
Yeah, 7-on-5. Oh, they're actually going to get a player back here, Samoa. So one comes on, one comes off. And this is just the lack of playing knowledge. You can't put your hands up and directly hit the ball down like this. This is a yellow card all day long. It's unfortunate there for Petai. Should know better.
Tavita back out there, and again New Zealand forced the big pass. Vi somehow kept it in field, but Newstub couldn't get to the loose ball, and now Samoa will get a penalty and a chance to take the lead on half-time. New Zealand guilty of some soft errors, and this is the danger of Samoa, Alafipo. And now a penalty is going to go against New Zealand, and players are going to fly in from everywhere.
Well, this is what Samoa wants. They want to make it dirty. They want to make it a shoving match like this. Regan Ware's going to be the one who comes across and gets him right around the chops. Yellow card, that's fair enough too. But again, ill discipline from New Zealand costing them. They've got 6 players. You've got the numerical advantage. You've got to be better than this.
So now it's 6-on-6. The score's 7-all. Half-time siren's gone.
This is exactly what Manu Samoa want. They want to make it this type of match. Make it slow. Make it stop-start.
And nickel New Zealand into mistakes.
100%. And it's working.
So penalty for the high tackle. Regan Ware and the sin bin. Both teams now with a player sitting down. And it's Samoa with a chance to go ahead on the stroke of half-time. They go through the hands with Sawainau, one of the try scorers. They come into the traffic, little chip kick over the top. Vi should be able to get back there in time for New Zealand. He does, and he's just going to get out of here, get to half-time, which is probably the sensible thing. And we go to the half-time break in the first of our men's quarterfinals here. The McDonald's Fiji Coral Coast Sevens. It's New Zealand 7, Samoa 7.
Manu Samoa 782. Also, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow will be another action-packed day. We will be kicking things off at 9 a.m. with the women's local plate semifinals, followed by the singles of the River Safari plate semifinals, and the men's up-closing plate semifinals. So tomorrow we'll be kicking things off, as I mentioned, 9 a.m. Be sure to bring your entire family down and enjoy the games here at the Fiji Golf Course Campus.
'Between New Zealand and Manu Samoa, 7-all at half-time.
Well, a very knowledgeable rugby crowd here in Fiji, aren't they? They love their code, that's for sure. Been here right from kickoff, early doors, and staying here till late, I'm sure.
Well, as I said, Manu Samoa, they really did scrape their way through pool play to get into this quarterfinal. But they are throwing the challenge down to the New Zealand 7 side.
I reckon they were stoked. They were happy to get New Zealand more than anything, because they know they can beat them for sure.
The second half underway, and a little bust straight away up the middle from Tavita. New Zealand having to defend quickly, show and a go, and just the ankle tap, and then couldn't quite get there. Orman desperate, and the ball's lost. Samoa furious, but there were a couple of desperation efforts in defence for New Zealand that have absolutely saved the day.
Oh, I think it was Andrew Newstum initially. Tony Ngashu with the second one, just gets him. And then Orman with the second effort. There's the knock on right there. The Manu Samoa playing say, hey, it was knocked down by New Zealand. But Samoa back up to 7, New Zealand still with 6.
Motuopi tie back out in number 4 for Samoa. Regan Ware it is in the sin bin still for New Zealand, who will attack with 6 inside their own half. New stub for New Zealand as McGarvey Black just basically has to take a hit up. And then they give away a penalty, held on too long. A quick tap and away comes Samoa, looking to catch New Zealand on the hop. They've got the overlap here and they will get the go-ahead try. It was good heads-up stuff, and Taitafono Senior Tavita will put Samoa ahead.
Well, it's interesting here. See the markers 2 metres back. Normally in the 7 series, you'd have to take it back. It wasn't. They let them play on. That's what gave Manu Samoa deservedly the opportunity to get this score after the half. Oh, and they've got the confidence, that's for sure. They punished New Zealand while Regan Ware was off the field.
Conversion for Scanlon is just going to slide inside the right hand. Upright conversion is good. So 14 points to 7, Samoa lead.
Oh, it's so hard to defend when you've got a broken line, you've got less numbers and you're tracking backwards. So this is a massive restart in the context of this game. Manu Samoa get this back. I think they'll be tough to peg back.
It's shallow. Hangs up and Vi brings it down just 10 metres out. So New Zealand, they are the team chasing and they get a penalty.
They need to speed it up here. They're playing slow and they're making it easy for Samoa to stay in the game. I know you want to be accurate. I know it's the heat and whatnot, but I think New Zealand play better when they play quick. This suits Samoa. I'm not entirely sure the tactics.
New stub plugs the sideline and New Zealand will have the throw to the line out. 10 metres inside the Samoan half. They go deep down the back to McGarvey Black. Set play finds Collier again, but it just comes unstuck. So Collier has to slap away a couple of Samoan defenders. There were 3 of them that rounded upon Dylan Collier. And New Zealand go backwards through Nashu. Tries to bustle his way through a couple of tackles. Had Vi in support. They recycle again. Ormond. McGarvey Black once more. New Zealand trying to stretch this Manu Samoa defence. Collier out the back of the hand for Newstub. And again, they'll come back. Going backwards to try and go forwards with Ware. Nashu again on the edge. Nashu, little bit of footwork. Flirts with the sideline. Samoa's defence sweeping across at the moment. Ormond with a little juggle. Collier. And there's a penalty back on the 10-metre line. Nashu stayed down for New Zealand. And again, they go and slow it down.
Yeah, but what they're doing, they time off the clock. There's 4 minutes gone. There's only 3 minutes left. You'll score behind. You're going to need another score to take the lead. You need the maximum 7.
New Zealand going to bring out some fresh legs. Ollie Mathison, jersey forward. Brady Rush coming on in number 2. Ware will head to the side. And looks like Tony Nashu as well.
It'll be interesting with this line out which they've taken. If they have a set move, that's why they brought these players on. Because it's an important throw here. Important moment in this game.
Newstub finds Ormond. And it's knocked down. It's a penalty. And it's going to be another yellow card against Samoa. 3rd time in the match. Ball's been knocked down. 3rd time they've had someone sent to the sin bin.
Well, he must have hit the ball rather than the hand. That could be my only reasoning for this. It's a tough one. Let's see if we can see it on the replay. So the ball's taken high. Ormond comes down. Does he collect the ball? Oh, yeah, it does too. Unfortunate.
So now it's 7-on-6. New Zealand with the scrum. Time starting to tick. Really starting to tick against them, though. They need to strike here with the 1-man overlap. 1-man extra. Newstub comes away with it for New Zealand. Here's Rush into the action. Now McGarvey Black. He's got Cody Vi. McGarvey Black. Inside ball for Brady Rush. And New Zealand will score. They need to get a wriggle on, get the conversion. And then get back to it as Brady Rush comes in off the bench to score.
Yeah, great injection there from Brady Rush with the speed on the angle. Nicely manipulated. McGarvey Black on the outside. Easy pass on the in. Good score. Conversion to come. Going to have a restart. Samoa will be down to their 6 players for the rest of this match.
Newstub just misses the conversion. So New Zealand still trail at Samoa 14, New Zealand 12.
Yeah, see, this is a lot better. Just play simple. Don't need all the flash stuff sometimes. Taking a long time to restart this game as well, so only seconds left. Oh, there's a big moment. Newstub gone, so the restart's given to Jai Tamati. Big moment for the young man. This needs to be on to have any chance of New Zealand going through to the semis. Time must be closely up.
Big deep breath from Tamati as Samoa are able to bring that ball down. Remember, they're still playing with 6. And now they stab a little kick through. There's plenty of open spaces behind. Ball's going to sit up here brilliantly for Enekosa. New Zealand chasing it. Mathis is not going to get there. That could be the one. That should be the one that takes Samoa through to a semi-final.
Oh, this is what they mean. So congratulations, the Manu Samoa have played this quarterfinal brilliantly. Yeah, TRY, try. I love the tactics. No use going edge to edge. You don't have the numbers. The kick through, the call comes from Enekosa. It bounces up brilliantly. And the sub has come on and won it for his country. That is a massive win for them. Oh, Malu also.
Tainano Enekosa and Manu Samoa are going through to the semi-finals. They scraped their way into the knockout round. But when it came to the big match, they have performed again, and the New Zealand #1 side has fallen in the quarterfinals. It was a perfect kick, couldn't have been better.
And just put it in context, they had 3 players off the field at some stage. At one stage, they were down to 5 players. Just shows you if you play with heart, determination, and physicality, you can still get a win.